I would be amiss if I didn't ask for people interested in hearing you talk about meditation, if they want to start meditating, what advice would you give on how to start? You mentioned you couldn't hold your attention on your breath for longer than 10 seconds at
Yes.
first. So how did they start on this journey?
First of all, it's a difficult journey. It's not fun. It's not recreational. It's not kind of time to relax. It can be very, very intense. The most difficult thing, at least in the meditation I practice, Vipassana, which I learned from a teacher called Esen Goenka, the most difficult thing is not the silence. It's not the sitting for long hours. It's what comes up. Everything you don't want to know about yourself.
Yeah.
This is what comes up.
Hmm.
So it's very intense and difficult. If you go to a meditation retreat, don't think you're going to relax.
So what's the experience of a meditation retreat when everything you don't like comes up for 30 days?
It depends what comes up. If anger comes up, you're angry.
Yeah.
For days on end, you're just boiling with anger. Everything makes you angry. Again, something that happens right now, or you remember something from 20 years ago, and you start boiling with. It's like I never even thought about this incident, but it was somewhere stored with a huge pile of anger attached to it, and it's now coming up, and all the anger is coming up. Maybe it's boredom. You know, 30 days of meditation, you start getting bored, and it's the most boring thing suddenly no anger, no, it's the most boring. I another second I scream.
Mhm.
I mean, and boredom is one of the most difficult thing to deal with in life. I think it's closely related to death. Death is boring.
Mhm.
In many movies death is exciting. It's not exciting. When you die, it's boredom.
Mhm.
Nothing happens.
It's the end of
It's the
exciting
end.
things.
And many things in the world happen because of boredom. To some extent, people start entire wars because of boredom. People quit relationships. People quit jobs because of boredom. And if you never learn how to deal with boredom, you will never learn how to enjoy peace and quiet. Because the way to peace passes through boredom. And from what I experienced with meditation, I think maybe it was the most difficult, maybe at least in the top three, like much more difficult, say, than anger or pain. When pain comes up, you feel heroic. Hey, I'm dealing with pain.
Mhm.
When boredom comes up, it brings it, with depression and feelings of worthlessness, and it's nothing. I'm nothing.